Good evening. Welcome to February 22nd, 2023 Board of Adjustments meeting. First on the agenda, we're called to order. Next up, we have a roll call of members. Mr. Willie Robinson.
Present.
Mr. Brian Kleber.
Present.
Mr. Jake Jofreon.
Present.
Mr. Brandon Bennett.
Present.
Mr. Devin Graham.
Present.
And tonight we have absent Mr. Eddie Kraus. Next up, we have public comments. Any public comments for Board of Adjustments?
No one signed up.
Okay, close the public comments. Next up, number 4, entertain a motion to accept the minutes of the January 25th, 2023 meeting.
Make a motion to accept.
A motion by Mr. Willie Robinson,
Second.
second by Mr. Jake Jofreon. All in favor? Motion passes. That was a written decision. Next up, we have entertain a motion to accept the written decisions of the January 25th, 2023 meeting.
Make a motion to accept.
Motion by Mr. Willie Robinson,
Second.
second by Mr. Brandon Bennett. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. First up, we have tonight for zoning review is ID PZ 3072.23, Lot F and G for Jake and Sasha Savoy. Anybody here tonight to speak on that? And step up to the mic, sir, and please tell us what you got going on.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. I'm Jake Savoy. I'm here to answer any questions pertaining to lots F and G.
What you trying to do?
Yeah, tell us what you're trying to do.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got 9 acres in the middle of Santa Monica. I'm trying to subdivide into 3 separate lots, anywhere from a 2 to a 3.8 acre lots.
What's your flood elevation here? Not that it matters, I'm just wondering. You don't know?
No idea.
Okay. I guess it kind of does matter, but it does and it doesn't because, you know, with the fill mitigation program we got going on now, it looks like your lots are long enough to where if you did need to get some fill off of them, you got plenty of room to do it. Go ahead, Devin.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask was, are you just trying to do long, narrow lots, just for curiosity reasons? You doing like long, narrow lots? Or you having
No.
like
No,
dog
having a
leg
right
and
of way
stuff?
on one side and pull the road frontage on the front and then come around.
Do a little dog leg, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot and I think it's a smart idea.
The front lots are gonna be, is 2.3, the back lot's gonna be 3.8.
Yeah,
Just
okay, no.
from the right of way zone.
Oh, no, I gotcha. I've definitely seen that and helped people with that. I think it's a good idea to do that in a lot of cases.
Then Lance, you cool with this? You like it? All right.
Cool with it, Lance?
Any other questions? Any comments? I don't see anybody else in the audience. If you just sit there a minute, I have to open it up for public hearing.
No one signed up.
All right, close the public hearing.
Oh. You ready for
Questions?
motions or?
Motion.
I'll make motion as written.
Motion to accept is written by
Yeah,
Devin
accept is
Graham. Second by Mr. Willie Bennett. All in favor?
Willie Bennett?
Any opposed?
Aye. Willie Bennett.
Willie Bennett?
What'd I say?
Willie Bennett.
Brandon Bennett. All right. Variance granted, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
I didn't realize I said that.
I like that. Got a good ring.
All right, next up, we have another zoning review, ID PZ 3078-23, Lot 3A1, Copperhead Industrial Subdivision for Talon Industries LLC. Nobody's here to speak on it, because nobody else is here. So, what's the,
We can,
I'll make a motion to move it to the next meeting if you
Yeah,
want.
we can.
we can't, huh?
Could,
Yeah.
We-
he's asking for 27 feet, that's all 7-foot variance.
27 feet of the
He's
what?
asking the overall height of the sign to be 27 feet,
Okay, so 7 foot?
7 feet, yes, sir.
I was gonna say, I'll have discussion if y'all like.
Let's have a discussion, because I got a little bit of research I did on this. the elevation of the property is about 6 or 7 feet lower than the elevation of the road
Okay.
near Highway 30. And this is a park, an industrial park with 7 or 8 lots in it. I think it makes plenty of sense to me safety-wise to have the sign to the proper elevation driving down Highway 30 where you can see it and you're not riding down the road brake checking, trying to find the entrance to this park, and they're gonna have multiple signs on this one particular pole.
So is that the reason why they did the 27, if you're saying there's an elevation
Yeah.
difference of about 6 feet?
From what I understand.
Okay.
Is that correct, Lance?
Yeah, that's correct, and also it's gonna be a tenant build-out, so there's gonna be multiple tenants on this sign, so it's not gonna just be one, for one
So it's gonna be-
business, correct? It's gonna
Yeah.
be multiple tenants on there, so yeah, so that's why they need a little more height to make sure all of them can fit on it also.
A question for you, if we do allow this variance, is there anything stopping anybody else from going to put a sign, more signs there?
Yeah, they're only limited to one sign on the property, so.
For the whole industrial park?
For the whole industrial park. Now, I can't stop them from putting signs on their properties further down the road,
Right,
but
yeah.
at that particular spot, yes, sir, they're only allowed to put one.
But they'd be putting signs in front of their businesses down in the park?
Correct, and usually with that, they'll put like a tenant, like a wall sign or something like that on their buildings. They won't put a pole sign or anything like that.
Okay.
Monument sign.
A monument sign or something like that, yes.
So this would be a one and only sign on this particular piece?
That's correct, yes, sir.
Okay.
Let's
Any
say,
other questions?
just to say, I
Yeah.
talked with, the agent on the paper, Ty, and just to kind of hear what he was talking about, I didn't see the height. I actually called Lance and told us too. But yeah, the embankment of 30, I've driven out there, I mean, it goes down a good bit. And that was one of his main reasons, and of course, the fit on there. So,
What's the sign height for airline?
It's 30.
It's 30 feet,
30 feet, huh?
correct, yes, sir.
Okay.
So it's 20, yeah. It's a
Okay.
Yeah,
freestanding.
everywhere else is 20 feet,
Yeah.
except if you're close to the interstate,
Yeah, you
with the height, with the elevated roadways and things like that.
Yeah.
You're allowed to have them
Okay.
higher.
let me ask you, Lance, though, square footage wise, on the other sign, they can't just go put it anything?
No,
It's
they
still
can't
gonna
put,
be-
yeah, they're gonna have to be within the confines
So
of
that
that,
height
yes,
in
sir.
that narrow-
Correct,
okay.
yes.
We just need
That was the only other thing I had that I didn't talk with him about, so.
That was mine. We need to add that to the.
You got a sketch of the sign in there?
Yeah, I got like a little drawing in there.
See.
Do we have them up there?
No, just one.
It's one pole with several different signs on it.
To the pole.
If, I didn't see the height of the sign in the,
Yeah, it's in I pulled my write-up,
yeah.
and it's in my write-up in there,
Okay.
but it is 27 feet. And I did call, because I didn't see it either, I called Brian Aguilar, I called the person that submitted it, and discussed with him, and he stated it would be 27 feet, and I did write it down. It just didn't make it to the,
Okay.
but it is 27.
Okay, we just need to make sure we get it in
Yes,
the
sir.
the final
Yeah,
decision.
if someone chooses to make a motion, we need to add that 27 feet to the motion.
Cool.
So the goal would be a 7-foot variance, right?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Anything else?
Any other discussion, motion?
I'll motion
Wait,
it.
Did you open up a public
Oh,
comment?
no.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
We'll open up the public comment, but
No one
Several.
signed up.
we got a whole bunch walking in right now.
I don't think they're here.
Okay, we'll close the public comment. Thank you, Jamaica. All right, now,
I'll make a motion to do a 7-foot, variance on the height of the sign.
okay, motion by Mr. Devin Graham to allow a 7-foot variance on the height.
I'll second, just make sure we update the documents. I'll second the variance for 7 feet.
Okay, and a second by Mr. Brandon Bennett.
Brandon Robinson, is that what it is?
All in favor? Any opposed? Hearing none, that variance is granted. Next up, we have any old business,
No, sir.
any new business?
No, sir.
All right, next I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Brandon Bennett, second by Mr. Brian Kleber. All in favor? Adjourn.